Local funeral homes say they are being stretched to the limit as coronavirus cases surge in the Southland. News Channel 3's Danny Ramiro reporting live from home tonight with more on how this pandemic is taxing that industry. Danny.
John, it's hard enough losing a loved one. Now funeral homes are working harder than ever to serve the people hit the hardest.
We couldn't have the church service. We couldn't have this. We couldn't have an open casket. We couldn't have so many different things that we wanted to. Obviously, we couldn't even have more than 2 people.
Dimitri Halkidis describes the challenges his family faced when planning a funeral service during the pandemic.
It was honestly nuts throughout the whole period.
Halkidis lost his father last March to pancreatic cancer. That was the start of the pandemic. Now, months later, the pandemic is still affecting how we say goodbye. Funeral home staff are feeling the strain.
The funeral home may be ready for the services to be performed, but there's no time available at the cemetery for 2 or 3 weeks. So it kind of depends, but it's certainly longer than it was before.
Maggie McMillan, Vice President of Operations for Weefels Cremation and Funeral Services, says they're working nonstop.
We are backed up in the way that, our staff is running close to 24 hours a day. Everyone is, it's sort of an all hands on deck situation.
It's a grim reality as COVID-19 cases only get worse. McMillan says they're anticipating using their backup plans.
We actually have a backup plan to put an additional kind of cooling unit into one of our other facilities. And it's probably, I would like to say it's further away than I think, but I think our goal is to get that up and running by next week in the event that we need to surge into there.
And we reached out to the county's emergency management department. A spokesperson there says they've already implemented plans to bring in resources to increase more capacity. Reporting live, Danny Romero, News Channel 3.
Thank you, Danny.